Hello Team Iceland, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and I'm here to help you plan the best trip ever. This week I have kind of a special edition video because it's about Easter in Iceland. This is, of course, a holiday that's celebrated widely around the world, but in Iceland they have, of course, their own set of traditions that I think are kind of fun and I wanted to share with you today. So even if you're not planning a trip around the Easter holiday specifically, you might be interested to learn how the Icelanders celebrate Easter. So let's get into it. So the first thing that you might want to know is the Icelandic word for Easter is páskar. What's interesting to me is that Easter is a religious holiday, and even though about 70% of Icelanders belong to the Lutheran Church of Iceland, only 45% claim to be religious. Just kind of an interesting fact, because as a country, I wouldn't say that Iceland is very religious. However, they very much celebrate Easter. So much so that there is a time called páskafrí, Easter free or holiday, that gives locals 5 days off of work. This time is celebrated with the workday ending around Wednesday, and then we would get Thursday, Friday, of course Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday off. So a 5-day holiday for Easter. And of these days, and possibly very important for your planning if you'll be here around Easter, is that Friday and Sunday are completely sacred. And that means that those times have traditions built around them. And also a lot of stores, restaurants, tours, and things like that will be completely closed on that day. For example, I already know that if I want to go to the grocery store, I can't go on Friday or Sunday. During páskafrí is very, very common to travel. And this could be throughout Iceland or internationally. If people are choosing to travel internationally, they're usually doing so because winter is not gone by this time. And having these days to travel abroad is usually a good opportunity to get some sunshine and a break from the cold weather. So a lot of locals will spend their Easter in Spain. However, if they're staying in Iceland, it's very, very common to travel north. So the opposite of warm weather. Akureyri is a huge hub for summer houses where you can go and just spend some time away from your home. They also have a really big ski hill there, so it's very common that people are using this time to go and enjoy a ski holiday in the north of Iceland. Another fun thing that happens every time around the Easter holiday is a festival called Aldrei fór ég suður, which means I never went south. This is a music festival that takes place in Ísafjörður, which is located in the Westfjords, and it is filled with local rock musicians performing in a big concert venue, so locals are gathering, listening to that music, and celebrating in one of the most beautiful places in the country. In terms of family traditions, on Sunday, families will gather for a big feast. It's common to have a dinner together with a lot of your extended family, where you'll be eating a leg of lamb. And my favorite Icelandic Easter tradition, which is dun, 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 the Easter egg. Oh no, my bird broke off. Sad. So the Easter egg is, if you're American, comparable to the Easter basket. It's just candy. This is something that's going to be hidden in the house. So on Sunday morning when children wake up, they're looking for their Easter egg. I'm gonna open this Easter egg package and pull apart the contents and explain to you what exactly is inside and why this is so popular. But first, if you are in Iceland around the Easter season, head to the grocery store and buy an Easter egg. They're expensive, but they're so fun, and they're just gonna be jam-packed with delicious goodies. You will find Easter eggs of all sizes. I'm talking Easter eggs that are the size of my head. I went with the smallest one. You can find them in milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. Different candy companies will make these. So this one is from Freya, but they also have from Noah Sirius, Palo Lacris. So it really Kind of depends on your candy preference. I personally think you can't go wrong. Just pick one so that you can open it and see the fun goodies inside. So without further ado, let's dig in to the Icelandic Easter egg. First and foremost, I have to save my bird. So the top of these eggs always come with a decoration. Some of them I've seen a Garfield on with a baseball hat. I don't know. This one has just a bird. So we're gonna perch him back up here. Oh, perfect, good. I can already tell this is gonna melt in my hands, perfect. Here is the Icelandic Easter egg. So the outside shell is a very hard chocolate, but the goodness comes inside of this egg, because that's where all the extra goodies are. And of course, the bigger the egg you get, the more extra candy you get. So on the outside is a squishy little, some kind of gummy. All right, Mr. Birdie, you have been nice, but we have to eat our chocolate now. So I'm gonna put you away. So all I'm gonna do is just bust into this Easter egg. Okay, that happened quickly. I'm gonna set down some of this extra chocolate. Inside, you will see more candy. So it looks like there's some jelly beans, some hard candies, chocolate covered almonds. I don't know. There could be a lot of different things. So let's just try one. Delicious jelly beans, you can't go wrong, you know? There's a fun little flower of some sort. Delicious. I really don't eat candy that much, to be honest, but when in Iceland. Okay, I wanna try this guy. This is a chocolate covered almond. Nope. Nope, it's not. No, it's not. Wow, that is very dense. I'm still going. Okay, think of like the densest, stickiest toffee or caramel that you can imagine with some coating around it, but it was good. Okay, you can eat the shell of the egg, of course. Delicious Icelandic chocolate. And then inside of every egg is dun da da dun, a note. Let's read it. So this is kind of like a fortune, like you would get in a fortune cookie. Okay, so I'm going to unwrap this tiny little scroll, this tiniest scroll you've ever seen, and we're gonna read our fortune. It's gonna be in Icelandic, so I'll have to translate it. Look at it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll read it. Allir bera eitthvert mein til grafar. Google Translate. What? I need to phone a friend. I'll tell you what Google Translate said, and then I'll tell you what my friend says in just a moment. Everyone carries something, a grave to the grave. We don't know. Just heard back from my Icelandic friends. It's like a proverb, like an elegant way of saying something, but it doesn't directly translate. That's why Google Translate was like, basically what it means, paraphrasing, is everyone takes something bad or negative with them to the grave when they die. Another way of saying it is you can't go through life without bad things. Everyone takes something bad to the grave. So it's not as negative and depressing as I first thought when I read it, but yeah, if you think about the meaning behind it, I think it's kind of a cool proverb. So something for you to think about over your Easter. So the last thing is, if you're interested in saying Happy Easter in Icelandic, it's Gleðilega Páska. Happy Easter, friends. Okay, Team Iceland, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you thought it was fun learning about the Easter traditions in Iceland. I'll see you guys next week for another Iceland video, but until then, Happy planning, friends. Here's a fun little, whoops, inside. No! My fingers are just chocolatey. This was a disaster. Super. Just great. Just made a huge mess.